Court is calling 2021 CR 11705, State of Texas versus Luis Angel Alvarado. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense.
Scott McCrum from Mr. Alvarado.
And are you Mr. Alvarado?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes, and I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Alvarado, I'm going to show you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we're going to proceed on paragraph A.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Alvarado, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of murder? That's a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Do I intend to?
Did you intend to give up those rights I've explained to you and enter into a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Alvarado, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Just one moment. All right. According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 15 years in the prison. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. There are no applications, and the state will take in consideration 2021 CR 11704. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to offense as stated in count 1, paragraph A, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, ma'am.
State any evidence to support the defendant's no contest plea?
State offer states Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
Showing you what's entitled wavering consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. State, is the complainant's family aware of this offer?
They were made aware.
All right. Court will review states exhibits 1 and attachments.
Right away, you'll notice this hearing moves incredibly fast. But don't mistake speed for simplicity. Every yes ma'am matters because the judge is making sure the defendant understands exactly what's happening. Miss one step here, and it can become a major issue later on appeal. Keep watching because one decision coming up changes everything.
This is the case that was previously tried, correct?
Correct, Judge.
Yes,
All right.
Judge.
So I'm aware of the facts of the case, and I've read states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
Anything from the state?
No, although there are victim impact statements that I was notified the family did want to speak.
Okay. All right. Then the court will follow the agreement. The court will sentence you. Excuse me, just one moment. All right. The court will sentence you to 15 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. Court will take in consideration 2021 CR 11704. Is there anything else with regards for sentencing from either side?
No, no.
Very much.
All right, Mr. Alvarado, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Okay.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. So, Mr. Alvarado, I do remember your case. I hope that you've learned this is not the way to settle problems. I was able to see the video. And of course, when you're in the midst of things that are happening, maybe your reaction is different from, I say, people who are sitting in the peanut gallery who are able to look at things dispassionately.
Yes, ma'am.
But, leave, call the police. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank
And
you.
were any of those tattoos very painful for you?
The fingers,
And you just did not stop.
I didn't finish them.
So you're going to put more on there?
I'm done.
Okay. All right. So what's going to happen now is there's going to be victim impact statement to you. In this court, I require that everyone treats everyone with respect. So victim impact will be given to you respectfully, and I expect you to be respectful back.
Yes, ma'am.
Internalize what's being said. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And Judge, it's going to be our victim advocate who's going to read the statements.
All right. So the victim advocate is going to read the statements. All right.
From us. Santos will always be remembered as a great person with a big heart. So yes, you may have walked away with just a 15-year sentence, but you will also walk away known as a murderer, that no one on this earth can ever take that away from you. You will be your mother's and your father's son, the murderer. You are a coward, shameful, embarrassment, pathetic society, and you will walk away with guilt that no money on this earth can take away. On this earth, you were let off easily, but remember, when the big judgment comes and you are faced with our Heavenly Father, you will endure the greatest suffering for what you did. So to you, I say this, hold this, you murder. I have this one from next of kin from his wife. When you, and if you get out, I hope you suffer.
Thank you. And Norma, can you make sure the attorney...
Here's the moment where the plea agreement becomes real. 15 years for a murder charge is going to surprise a lot of people watching. But remember, there's usually a much bigger legal story behind negotiated pleas than what appears on the surface. Notice something unusual: there aren't any live witnesses taking the stand. Instead, both sides agree to let police reports and written evidence speak for themselves. That's perfectly legal in a negotiated plea. But it also means the emotional courtroom battle most people expect never actually happens. This is another legal detail people often miss, because this was a negotiated plea bargain, and the judge followed that agreement. The defendant has extremely limited appeal rights. In other words, this case is for the most part legally finished, but emotionally it's far from over. What comes next is one of the most powerful parts of almost any sentencing: hearing the victim impact statements. These aren't about proving guilt, that's already been decided. They're about giving the family a voice and making sure the court hears the human cost behind the legal paperwork. No matter where you stand on the sentence, moments like these remind us that court cases don't end when the judge speaks. For one family, the sentence marks the beginning of living with a permanent loss. Do you believe justice was served in this case, or should the outcome have been different? I'd really like to hear your perspective in the comments.